Hi everybody. Welcome to another stream by yours truly, Kitty Bunny. We are playing Reverse 1999 today, guys. We're going to continue the Showdown in Chinatown event. Also, I want to apologize that my voice, sorry, I think I'm getting sick. My voice is, sorry, my throat is feeling a little crummy. I think I'm getting sick or something. So I'm gonna probably not talk as much, or if you notice I'm not as energetic, I'm gonna try to give my voice a little break. So yeah, just letting y'all know ahead of time. We're gonna play as much as we can through this event until I can't take anymore. I feel like I haven't made too much of a dent in it. Let me see. Okay, good. We have 2 weeks left for this event, so that works. Oh my god, I'm only on 6. I feel like I'm barely in this event. But yeah. Hey K Rider, hey Apostle, hey Cage. Everyone else who is lurking and making your way in, welcome, welcome. I know I'm streaming a little earlier than I usually do. I wanted to try a different time, just because I felt like with the time I was streaming on Saturdays, I was getting really tired really early. So I'm kind of like, okay, what if I just put it earlier? And we'll see if I can go a little longer. But then now I'm just kind of like, oh, this is backfiring me today, because now I'm about to get sick, or I'm like getting sick. So we'll see. Maybe the medicine will kick in and I will be okay with it. Well, we'll see. Music's kind of loud. Okay. Let me see. I think it's just this. You know what? I changed some settings. Let me put the setting back. I guess it doesn't help that I'm not as loud as I'm usually. Okay, it might just be because the load, like the overworld music is always so freaking loud. So, okay. Voice changer. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be crazy if I sounded that different while sick? I'll be okay. I should be okay, but I'm gonna probably try not to talk as much as I usually do, just so I don't wear my voice out completely. So, okay, and you guys let me know if the sound is too loud still for my kind of quieter voice today. Okay, what happened last time again? Oh god, I don't remember now. What? Oh my god. It's been a week, but... Oh yeah, we battled the crazy guy in the bank. She let out her tiger thingy. What happened here? Oh, I guess we were going to go, I think we met Loggerhead real briefly. Oh, she met like the lady that was like the actor lady that she liked in the movies. I'm drawing a blank. But okay, you know what? Let's just start. Maybe I'll remember once we get started. And I know they were going around, like the cop lady and you, whatever her name is. They were going around, you know, doing the job and stuff. She was showing her the ropes. Yeah, I remember the possessed guy, because she had to bring out her tiger summon. Okay, let's just start, because then I'll probably remember once we get into it. Dun, dun, dun. Secret warrant? Warrant for who?
Des armoires.
Oh.
Des armoires et encore des armoires.
Okay, yeah, we briefly went to Matilda. Oh, yeah. That's right. The possessed person ends up in the hospital, and the wife is sad he's in a coma because they owed, like, money or whatever. No, No. Because that stupid... That guy with the weird power was, like, scamming people their money. But, okay, what are we doing with Matilda here? Let's see.
Qui est responsable ici?
Who's in charge here? I was under the impression this was an important department, no?
Où est la sécurité?
Where's the security? The ever-curious Matilda weaves her way through the rows of filing cabinets. She has read about this department in books detailing the Foundation's history. Oh yeah, we met Loggerhead at the hospital.
Le département contient tous les objets connus qui ont produit des phénomènes dangereux ou mystérieux.
The department contains all known objects which have produced dangerous or mysterious arcane phenomenon.
Certains disent même qu'il contient.
Some even say it contains every arcane mystery solved and unsolved that has ever been recorded. But of course, the biggest mystery of all time, the storm still defies them. As it does for us all, it seems, with every department turned to the study of the storm, there's little time to spare for these more trivial puzzles. I have some chamomile tea today to soothe my throat, with some honey and lemon. Hopefully that does the trick. Her footsteps echo through the empty department, and the odd sense that she's being watched settles over her. Uh-oh, stalker. Silence can be comforting, but it can also be unsettling. A breeding ground for loneliness, dredging up long buried unease. Wow, that's very specific. It kind of hits. It's hard.
Je me demande comment va maman.
I wonder how Mama's doing.
A dit qu'elle la surveillerait,
Madame
mais
Z said she would keep an eye on her, but still no updates. Uh-oh. She finds herself pausing, her gaze lowering to the ground. But only for a moment.
Non, ressaisis-toi, Mathilda Boigny.
No, bring yourself together, Matilda Winish. This is your mama, the greatest mother of all time. What could possibly have gone wrong? With renewed confidence, she picks up her pace, her pale ponytail bouncing behind her.
Maintenant, sa fille la plus remarquable est en train d'accomplir une
Now her
mission
most outstanding
importante pour la
daughter runs an
fondation.
important errand for the foundation.
Not
Unlike some others who have dedicated their valuable time to a vacation in the name of reviving the Uluru. I'm assuming she's referencing like another event. Still, one must hope they will succeed in making the games as grand and sublime as they say they were in the distant past. Or else... Just as she passes another set of shelves, something catches her eye.
Everything's fine here. Now on to the next row.
Who are you?
This is one of my favorites.
What is it?
Hey, VG, welcome.
An excellent question, miss. See that serial number on it? AN003. A water sample from the Paylin River. Number 003. There are hundreds of thousands of samples, collections, and records here. But no matter who you ask, this particular one will always make their top list. Collected in a remote city in China. When the investigators arrived, they found that it had been isolated in time.
What?
All its inhabitants dressed and lived as if they were from the late Tang Dynasty.
Wait, that's crazy.
They were completely unaware of the state of the world beyond their lands, as if trapped in a time capsule from the forgotten past.
Oh.
The liquid inside the vial is clear and pristine. Less like river water and more like a perfectly liquefied gemstone. Matilda can't help but stare in fascination.
But how is that possible? Did no one ever leave the city? Not even to travel or do business?
You're a clever one, miss. Yes, it seems the investigators were confused too. In the end, they realized that an arcane skill was affecting the Paylin River.
Oh shit.
Sadly, it seems the arcane energy was dissipating by the time they arrived, and they weren't able to figure out its cause. This is the only sample they were able to recover. Laplace has been begging for access to it. They're eager to unravel the mystery.
That's crazy.
Wow, that is indeed a most intriguing claim.
It's not just a claim, miss. It's real. Wait, Miss Matilda Boaniche?
The careless young staff member only now seems to have fully recognized Matilda's presence.
You've heard of me?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't heard of the Boaniches and their star investigator daughter?
Wow.
Didn't you know that everyone's been talking about you since you joined the foundation?
Infamous Matilda.
Actually, my mother and I went to visit you. Oh, but I haven't introduced myself. Constance Scott. I'm a fellow graduate from SPDM. Of course, now, I'm just a record keeper here.
It doesn't seem like false modesty. Every top student of the SPDM was granted the honor of having their name inscribed in the school's Hall of Fame. But Matilda has never once come across the name Scott.
Actually, I've been looking for you as well, Miss Scott. Commissioner Pedra asked me to give this to you.
Oh?
A letter? What's it about?
I couldn't say, but he had a most unpleasant look about him as he gave it to me. Then he asked me to review my report on the events in San Francisco. Are you alright? Your face has grown quite pale.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine. I just have a bad feeling I know what I'm about to read.
Having bid farewell to Matilda, Scott makes her way to a secluded room within the department, the letter clutched in her hand. She carefully closes the door behind her and, with one last glance around the room, opens the envelope. A single sheet of paper floats out from within, one carrying a heavy message.
The investigation has been concluded. Unfortunately, their findings were exactly as we feared. The suspect must be apprehended ASAP, and all efforts must be made to retrieve this arcane object before either cause further trouble. You must leave immediately. Her last reported sighting was in Chinatown, Los Angeles.
Oh? Ooh, I wonder who they're talking about. Oh shit. Oranges, fresh oranges.
Sorry, could you say that again? Ji Ma Wu? And that means paper horse dance? Okay, I got it.
Hey shopkeeper, got any suyuk left? No? Then give me a piece of char sui and some back shit guy, please. Sorry guys, I'm gonna butcher all the Chinese words in this game.
There's a dragon on the floor. That's totally cool.
People speaking many languages meet and weave around each other on the crowded avenue. Lang wanders among them, stopping every now and then to take it all in.
Welcome to Chinatown. How do you like it?
Yes, it does give me a certain sense of nostalgia. Do you come here often, Miss Boydier?
Oh, you're right. The guys on the right here, they look like Daft Punk. That's funny.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, outside of work, it's been a while. 3 years or so.
Only once in 3 years? I don't think you can consider that.
Really? There's no trouble in Chinatown where she has to come? Like, once in a while for work? She doesn't even want to come by and get some Chinese food? Portier waves a hand, glancing down the lively streets on each side.
Yeah, well, it's a fun place for a day trip, sure. But things are different when you put on the uniform. Remember that private eye back at the hospital? Joe? You can get an impression about how people see the police around here from him.
Ah, that makes sense.
You mean that
You just don't want to
the
be bothered.
residents here don't cooperate with the Arcane Affairs Division?
Well, it's complicated. There's a lot of language and cultural barriers. Folks here just don't turn to the police to solve their problems. Even when they do, we feel like we have no idea where to start. The thing that surprised me the most was how arcanists of all kinds and humans live so closely together here. I guess it's the same in China, isn't it?
Interesting.
I remember this one time we had a call about a break-in. When we got there, it turned out the shopkeeper was a big white bird as tall as I am.
Okay.
And this other time, we're chasing down a lost puppet for some lame-ass puppeteer. Anyways, so I asked an old lady if she'd seen a doll nearby. You know what she said? Well, I don't know what she said, but she started going off about me being a Laowai.
Okay.
Now give me some credit.
What does that mean?
I might not speak Chinese, but I do know Laowai means foreigner.
Wait, what?
Excuse me? Like, I'm American, baby. Born and raised.
That doesn't make sense because, yeah, they're in America. Oh my god, that's so funny. Hey, Ronan, welcome. Yeah, I do play Reverse. It's one of the games I stream weekly. So, Honkai Star Rail, Blue Archive, Reverse 1999. I definitely stream those weekly. And then I sprinkle Nikkei in once in a while. I know, I really like this character's voice actor. Like, she does a really great, like, job for her. Oh, she did like an Ask Me Anything on Reddit? Oh, that's cool. I feel like they casted her so well. She does an amazing job bringing this character to life, like for not only for like the time period, but like, you know, just like culturally and just everything, like, you know, the whole cop vibe and everything. She did an amazing job.
Sorry.
Leg knows she should remain serious, but she can't help but be tickled by Poitier's indignation. Poitier shoots a glare, but then heaves a quiet sigh. I like their back and forth. It's really cute. But she said she only read 2 sentences when she was hired. Oh wow! Then they knew she was made for this role. That's amazing. I'm glad they had a good caster. You know, the people who like choose the voice actors, whatever. Because yeah, like they did an amazing job.
The thing is, I don't hate it here. Although I can't say I love Chinatown very much either. To be honest, most of us on the force haven't found a way to make inroads with the people here.
If that's the problem, why don't we try to understand things step by step? Maybe then we can start fresh? We're here anyway.
Liang turns back and examines the archway at the beginning of the road. They have already been in this other world for a while.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. If we're gonna get anywhere, then we'll have to start here. But we need to check another task off our list first.
Our VA's name is Shannon Hemmings. Okay, nice. Awesome. I think this is her first voice actor role. That's really cool. Well, she is doing an amazing job. I feel like this game does bring in a lot of fresh talent that for people that aren't originally voice actors. So, which is kind of nice, you know? Because sometimes when when games hire like the same people to voice their games, not like, I mean, great that they're very talented, but then you end up just hearing the same voices in all the games, and then you kind of like, okay. But I'm glad they I guess you say kind of go outside the box when it comes to casting the voice actors for all these like characters in this game, like, because they're so diverse, which is so amazing. Okay, so the Matilda and Scott scene was a shout out to last year's Chinese New Year event. Okay, because I was like, this is a little random, this scene, and I was like, they're talking about a lot of things that I'm not understanding. So I was like, maybe I'm not there in the story yet, but okay, that makes sense. Thank you for that, AJ. They cross the street and turn into a narrow alleyway.
Should be right there, down the alley. Feeling excited, rookie? We're about to pay a visit to your favorite director, Noir.
Favorite? What? No. I just like the movies, that's all. I've got no specific feelings for the director.
Okay. Lang can't hold back her rebuttal, but under Podia's teasing gaze, she stops herself.
Maybe just a little. I am curious about the mind of the director behind such great movies. But this is strictly a police matter, so I will act with professional self-restraint.
Cannot fangirl while on the job.
Actually, I've made a request with the Vigil's intelligence branch for a file on Director Noah and any related events. We should get it soon.
You've got a file on her already? Feels like you're going a bit overboard, rookie. It wasn't actually the director that called us. Her assistant did. Later on, Noir herself contacted us and said the so-called threat was just a misunderstanding. Normally, we'd leave it at that. There's too much real crime out there to bother with a case where the victim doesn't think anything happened. Still, according to dispatch, the assistant was real spooked over it. The operator got the feeling we should give it a second look, so they kept the file open. But look, this is just a follow-up and an excuse to come down here. So keep your mind on the real mission.
Got it, ma'am.
The scene from the Division of Arcane Affairs yesterday flashes across Liang's mind. After leaving the hospital, they immediately return to report their findings and highlight the dangers lurking behind Chinatown's strange events. But the higher-ups had a different take on things.
It's been reassigned to the local precinct.
Portier stands in the doorway to the deputy chief's office and shakes her head. Liang immediately catches a subtle shift in her expression.
What's wrong? What does that mean?
Nothing, kid. It's just most of the force aren't trained to deal with arcane crimes. Don't get me wrong. They're good, capable officers, but I'm worried. If this was any other case, I'd keep my mouth shut. But come on, this is clearly our department. This case has arcanum all over it.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what they're getting into.
For a brief moment, neither speaks. Then Liang's eyes light up.
Miss Poitier, I have an idea. What if we...
Oh?
We prioritize Noir's case, which just happens to put us in Chinatown. So there's no harm in asking a few questions about our other investigation.
Smart, smart, smart.
I knew there was a little rebel in you, Liang. You like to bend the rules, just not break it. Am I right?
Cute.
Not too often.
I love their dynamic.
Actually,
they're so cute.
I think we're obliged to take Miss Noah's case seriously, even if it wouldn't help us with the other case. Please wait a minute. It's my communication device.
Liang pulls out the communication device, often criticized by Foundation employees for being too bulky. Poitier... I think I keep saying her name wrong. Poitier, right? Poitier leans in to get a better look. Her chameleon calm, perched on her chest, stretches his neck in curiosity. That's so cute. The chameleon radio thing is like sentient. Oh my god. So old school. Oh wait, I forgot we're in the 90s.
One portable contact device activated. You've received a new message. Downloading attachment.
Cell phones before cell phones, guys.
Download complete.
It looks like a combination between like a little really tiny computer and a like Game Boy, like the original Game Boy. Not the Game Boy Color. Is it PDA? Do you think it plays video games? I would think so. That'd be cool. Okay, Poitier. French Creole. Oh, that makes sense if her family's from Louisiana. Looks like a calculator. Yeah, right? It does look like a little calculator, huh?
Message?
90s technology.
What's it about?
It's from the intelligence department. They've found her records. Miss Noah is registered with the foundation. There might be something in her files that can provide us some clues.
Okay, Poitier. Dollar sign it. Okay. Oops.
Wait, is this?
She opens the pinned email and scans through the attached files. Her expression turns serious. Oh, we can read emails. Reminds you of the Commodore 64 by Atari. Oh man, that's before my time. I started with a Game Boy Color. Ironically, I had a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy, like the chunky gray one before. I had like both at the same time for some reason. Cause like my dad bought me a Game Boy Color, but then his like coworker gave him like the old school Game Boy. Like, cause you know he heard like, you know, my dad's daughters, me and my sisters were getting into video games, so I don't know. So I ended up having both at the same time. But I first played a Game Boy Color because I was at my cousin's house and they had a Game Boy Yellow, so I was playing it. And that's when the world of video games opened up to me. Commodore 64 was PC that could game with wireframe graphics and tests. Interesting. Wow, kilobytes. Man, technology has come a long way, huh? Considering now, like, terabytes is too little. I have like 2 terabytes on my computer and it's not enough room. So I'm making sure my next PC, when I upgrade, it's gonna have at least 4 terabytes. Yes, Game Boy Color is still a true classic. I love it. I loved it. I like Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue. Oh, fun. Alright, humans are natural editors, piecing together an ideal memory from mere fragments. Open the diary. Just for the sake of my voice, because I'm starting to get a little sick, I'm not gonna read this. But I will scroll through it slowly, so if anyone wants to pause and read it. Or, because sometimes I go back through my VODs too, so I can read it later. Oh, there's no scroll. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Okay, from the beginning. Just talking about Matilda, huh?
Whose is this? It's blocking the camera sidelines. Get it out of the way. When are we coming in? We've been waiting forever. I wish I brought a chair.
We're on a set.
What's going on? Are they filming another movie? Do you see anyone famous?
People are so nosy. At the end of the alley, in an old abandoned house filled with camera equipment, crew members and actors go about their business, drawing curious glances from passerby. One particular figure catches Liang's attention. Someone strangely familiar.
Oh, is that today's lunch? Mind if I take a look? Not now? Alright, fine.
That's that odd person I saw at the hospital. She works for the foundation.
Who? You mean Camerahead over there? What do you mean by odd? You think she could be a fake?
Oh, I forgot I had my strawberry cake. I'm gonna eat it.
No, she's a real foundation member. I checked her information as well when I inquired about Miss Noah's file. Her name is Latham, an awakened arcanist, currently working in the Arcanum Containment Department.
So her real name is Latham.
I wasn't given any access to her details, but based on our encounter, we should have no problem with her.
Good. Fine. I'm happy enough leaving the awakened to their quirkiness.
She isn't their top priority. Ling knows that. She pushes aside that odd feeling for now, following Poitier through the crowd and onto the set.
What do you mean she hasn't eaten yet? Director Noir's doctor was explicit that she's not allowed to skip any meals. Oh, hello, officers. How can I help you?
Oh my god, I'm making a mess. I'm getting cake crumbs everywhere. The well-dressed woman walks over. The well-dressed woman walks over to them.
Lin Wang. Did you make a report about some unknown person making physical threats and stalking Miss Noir?
Yes, that's right. I'm Lin. But...
Upon hearing their purpose, Lin hesitates, glancing uncertainly over at one end of the set.
We did it!
Abby, you're here!
Cut!
At this single command, the actors freeze in place.
No. I'm afraid we'll have to roll that again.
I'm sorry, Director.
The young actor's body stiffens instantly. Based on where he's standing, it's clear that he is only a background character in this scene. But Noir, seated on her throne-like wheelchair, the overseer of everything, didn't miss his mistake, no matter how minor it was.
Not at all. I just want more emotion this time. She's your true love, but you have been apart for a long time. Things are different now. She is. You are. Your reunion must be more complex. It isn't simply happiness you feel. You must mix that emotion with worry and guilt. She doesn't know anything about what happened to you. You can't help but worry that she will never be able to understand you. You wonder if she has got herself into any troubles.
She's a pretty good director. And it's cool though, because we're seeing her trying to draw out the actor's abilities. And make him like, it's good learning experiences for the actor, huh?
I know this is a short scene, but the audience must see a full range of emotions. You are capable of more, so be more.
Oh yeah, Nora's the current banner character? Yeah, I think I saw that.
I know you attended drama school, so let's see that training shine. I know you can do it.
She's so, she's good at motivating people.
Yes, Director! I will try my best!
Simply being noticed by the famous director is enough to leave him visibly flustered. He immediately straightens up, shedding his nervous stance from moments before.
Good. Let's roll it again.
Oh yeah. No, Asian don't raisin, guys. She definitely doesn't look 41. Not only, you know, because of anime, but I can see her. I can see her looking like that.
Excuse me, Director Noir.
Oh my god. Sorry, I got crumbs all over my shirt. This cake is kind of crummy. It's like packaged cake. Kind of like a soft, spongy cake. I don't know, it was in a package. I got it from an Asian bakery. It's really good. It's like strawberry. But, oh my god, I got crumbs everywhere. Hold on. I'm trying to wipe the crumbs off my desk, but it just keeps shredding into a million more crumbs. No. Shit. Hold on. This is why I have a lint roller on my desk. Oh my god, there's crumbs everywhere. Okay. I think I got it all, guys. Right? My crumbs are multiplying. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, seizing this moment before the next take, the assistant swoops in and whispers something to Noor. Noor glances toward the two officers, her face betraying no emotion. It's impossible to tell what she's thinking.
For someone that famous, you think I'd have known she uses a wheelchair.
Huh. Interesting.
How you feeling? Finally getting a chance to meet your favorite director. Thrilled?
Portier nudges Liang with her elbow, tilting forward a little as she teases her. But when she sees Liang's face, she pauses.
What's with the long face, kid? Where'd all your excitement go? Oh. Is it about the message you got?
Uh-oh.
Yes. It's just something that's bothering me.
Before Liang can explain, the subject of their discussion rolls toward them in her wheelchair.
Thanks for coming, officers. But I believe I've already explained that this was all just a misunderstanding. As you can see, I'm in perfect health. Well, ignoring these two.
Hey, Shiny, welcome. Yeah, you really like this event story? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really fun. She pats her legs with a cheerful laugh. It seems the director has no qualms about her physical condition, though it's hardly the kind of joke anyone else can comfortably laugh along to.
But according to your assistant, there's been someone stalking you for months, and they've recently sent you a threatening letter. So what? That all just misunderstandings too?
Sassy.
I'm terribly sorry for inconveniencing you, officers. Lin is a very dedicated assistant, always looking out for me. She may have just overreacted to my situation.
Oh, her little pin on her coat is so cute. It's like, cut. That's a nice little touch.
I don't mean to brag, but I've been in the limelight for long enough that I've seen my share of crazy fans. I'm used to it.
Sure, I get that. What about that letter you received? Do you still have it?
Nora lets out a wry chuckle and shakes her head.
I'm afraid I don't have it anymore. I received so many letters, most of them friendly, some of them not so much friendly. I've made a name in this industry, and a few enemies too.
Oh, the little
if
doll.
I paid any attention to the negativity, it only dragged me down.
It's so
I tend
cute.
not to keep the bad ones around.
Is it alive? The little doll? Nora's really pretty. Like, man, they got a lot of pretty characters in this event. Hey, Guac, welcome.
While I'm sure you would do a fine job keeping me safe, officers, I can't let myself worry over it. Besides, what are they going to do? Break my kneecaps? Frankly, the only thing I am worried about is that your presence is another distraction for my crew.
She wants to get rid of us. She casts a grateful and perhaps apologetic look around the set.
So, it's very much appreciated that you went out of your way to check in on me, but I have a movie to make. I can't disappoint my fans. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're burning daylight and I still have 4 more scenes to film.
Damn. Oh, Nora's arcane ability is telekinesis. She controls their dolls to do stuff. Oh, that's really cool. You're right, you love the little dolls and tiny familiars on the characters. Yeah, they're really cute. That's a nice touch to the character.
These Hollywood producers may have opened doors for me, but they also give me so many problems lately.
She smiles at the officers, as if signaling the conversation's end. She's like, get out.
Is this really just because of her movie?
Nora has already begun to turn her wheelchair away, but Liang stops her in her tracks.
Pardon me?
You seem to be refusing our assistance because you've decided this threat is only a harmless prank. You've decided that it's worth the risk to focus on your film. I don't mean to judge your decision. It may be understandable in some cases.
She moves closer, lowering her voice as she leans in to deliver the next sentence in a hushed voice.
But if this threat is not just a prank, if it is serious...
Am I sensing disapproval?
Nora narrows her eyes a little and raises a hand to halt her approaching assistant. This is a good sign. Liang has earned the chance to talk for at least a little longer. She pushes aside her conflicting emotions and carries on in a voice only the two of them can hear.
There has been an increase in patients coming from Chinatown showing signs of mental instability. Their symptoms include confusion, amnesia, drowsiness, and volatile anger. None of the patients seem to have anything in common. No prior history, all without a clear cause. Does that sound familiar?
Sorry. Is this leading somewhere?
After a moment of thought, North shakes her head, her calm face carrying a perfectly measured hint of confusion.
A case. 8 years ago.
Oh?
He Rizhun, the scriptwriter for your first big hit, Detective CO7. She burned to death in her own house.
Oh shit.
However, the cleaners found a film reel in the debris, surprisingly intact after the fire.
Damn. Liang, did not miss any details. Liang has been watching Nora's every expression. She doesn't miss the fleeting shift in her eyes at the mention of the film reel.
Strange, isn't it?
Got her.
Every other item was burnt to ash. Yet this one 8mm reel was as good as new. The cleaners felt the same way. So, being curious, they played the reel. 3 of the 5 who watched it ended up in an asylum. 1 jumped from a building. And the last, according to the reports, became like an empty shell of a person.
That's wild. That's scary. Oh my god. Oh shit.
And what's happening here reminds you of that?
Oh my god. This is...
There are some commonalities between the cases. I can't ignore the possibility that they are related. 2 in particular stand out to me. The similar symptoms of those affected. And you.
Is it like The Grudge? I do not like scary movies, so I have not seen The Grudge. I was like, is this kind of like The Ring almost? The Ring is the first and only scary movie I've watched. After watching The Ring, I'm like, I can't do it. Nope, can't do it no more.
Hard to shake the thought that these are not coincidences.
Whispers spark among the crew as they eye this secret conversation. Uh-oh.
What are the police still here for? Are we gonna get back to filming?
Who knows? But it doesn't seem good. We are losing light here. Can these guys wrap it up already?
Wait, this is another horror event? Seriously? Oh my god. These murmurs, of course, don't escape Nora's and Liang's notice. When she speaks again, Nora's tone is far more direct.
Is that an accusation?
No, not at all. I'm just hoping you might be able to shed some light on our case. After our initial investigation, we officially recorded it as an ominous Arcanum incident and determined that the cause was that 8mm film reel, which contained a film titled Reunion of the 3 Swallows.
Okay.
To this day, however, the exact nature of the Arcanum hasn't been conclusively determined. We still aren't sure why it has this strange effect on people's minds, nor why the damage appears to be irreversible. Perhaps more importantly, we still don't know the origin behind the Arcanum on the reel. There are many possible causes that might create such an effect. One of the most common thought is from absorbing powerful emotions from an arcanist. The darkest emotions possess the strongest power. Anger, hatred. Emotions so strong that they can outlast their bearer's death. Like a curse from beyond the grave, carrying out their last will as an obsession. And in such cases, these objects are sure to lead to disaster. I believe that this film is, undoubtedly, one such cursed item. If it is the case that this film was involved in these new incidents, then we must find out what obsession it's carrying out and find a countermeasure.
I assume you're already on the case.
The music's so good.
Indeed, I am, Miss Noah. I've been studying the report on the original case, including some of the theories of the original investigator. One of the theories suggests that, despite your collaboration on the CO7 series, there were many points of conflict between you and Miss He. In fact, the reports mention you had a violent quarrel with her on the day of the fire. There was even a question about whether you might have been responsible for her death. So, as you can see, I have more than a strong reason to believe you are connected. And if this cursed reel is behind these recent incidents, I'm afraid that you may be the intended target of this curse.
Oh no. Or she's the cause of the curse. Who knows? Holy shit. Reverse 1999 be like, oops, all horror events. I mean, hey, I guess if something works, you know, then they keep going with it. I mean, people seem to be enjoying the horror stories, so makes sense. They are written very well, I'll give you that. Chinese restaurant.
Hot damn, rookie. Who could have guessed the famous director would be a part of her own real-life thriller?
That's funny. Oh my god, speaking of a Chinese restaurant, I went to this... It's like a... I went to a restaurant yesterday. It's like a Cantonese barbecue restaurant is what they call themselves. Oh, so good. It was so delicious. I got like the pork belly, and oh my god, it's so yummy. I love pork belly because then like the skin on it is all crispy and delicious. So good. And then they had like the Peking duck, and then they had like Chinese barbecue pork. It was delicious. And, you know, all on a bed of rice and some cabbage, I believe, like boiled cabbage. Oh my god, it was so delicious. It was so cheap too. I'm like, oh my god, such good price for such delicious food, and it was a great portion. Like I ate it, but I also had enough to eat later too. So it was delicious. I might have to go back another day, get some more. Oh. You're actually eating leftover Chinese food now. You great, like awesome. That's like the mood. The mood has been set, right? Eat your Chinese food while you watch Chinatown event.
After talking to her, we still got nothing useful to go on. I can't read anything behind that smiling face of hers. But if your little theory has got any truth to it, then the war is in real danger. So why not talk? Isn't she worried about her own life?
Well, if she's the cause, we'll see. Poirier channels her frustration into her food, devouring most of the meal in the blink of an eye. As she swallows the last shrimp dumpling, she turns to look at Liang, who is busy chatting with the restaurant owner. Okay. Ooh, Hainanese chicken rice. I love that. I love Hainanese chicken rice. It's so delicious. And then it has usually has the sauce with it too, and you dip the chicken in it. I love it. I love Asian food.
是吗？原来对面杂货店那家
I
的
mean, the
女孩
grocer's
也
daughter has also.
就是咯，
Yes, so many things happening around the neighborhood. Crazy. Look at her chatting up the locals to find out if she can find things. The Lus are lucky. They took their daughter to a good local doctor and she got better. But their family down the road aren't so lucky. Their grandma was already so weak from arthritis, and now she's gone crazy. She's probably gonna drive them crazy too. You know what? Another girl, she asked around about that too. If I had to guess, it's because of those evil spirits. Things are never easy before the Dushuo festival. Another girl? Do you know who she is? Ooh, in your hometown, there's this one place that only sells Chinese chicken rice since forever, and it's still running to this day. Nice. It's great when like restaurants can stay open, because I know a lot of times like really good Chinese food or Asian food, they go until like the owners or like the cooks get too old and then they shut down, which is like the saddest thing because they make it so good and then you can't get it anywhere else because, you know, it's like a family recipe or whatever, but the owners retire or whatever and it's sad. She said she's an exorcist from the neuroscience something exorcism office. It is new here in Chinatown. She gave me a fancy business card, but I don't know where it is now. I see. Thank you very much. As Liang returns to her seat, Poitier shoots her a questioning look.
So, any progress?
I have some bad news. First, there are more victims than we expected. Second, we're not the only ones who've noticed. We need to hurry if we don't want this case to attract wider attention.
Why don't we start with the director then? She seems like our best lead.
Having cleared the dishes closest to her, Poitier pulls the char siu buns from the other side of the table. Wait, from what they're eating, it almost sounds like they're at a dim sum restaurant.
I've got a hunch her case is connected with this one.
Dim sum or like dumpling place?
Just like you said, there are too many coincidences to not dig deeper.
Man, this story's making me want some Chinese food again.
That writer, what was it? Huh, Ridjuine? She's an arcanist, right? No surprise that she'd imbue that film with all of her final bits of hatred. I've seen a dozen cases like it.
I had actually Thai food today. So I'm like, oh. I had Asian food already, but I'm like, man, I want like some good Chinese food now. I had like pad thai, crab fried rice. Ooh, that was so good.
Cursed objects are weird as heck. It's definitely possible that it could have chased Noir all the way here.
But there isn't any evidence that corroborates the rivalry between Miss Noir and Miss He.
You butcher that name like crazy. Can you blame her though? She's Moroccan. They can't pronounce the Americans can't pronounce Chinese word. I mean, I'm not Chinese, but I'm Asian. But like, I can't even pronounce Chinese word.
Hold on. Didn't you read that in a report by another visual? Maybe it's only hearsay, but that's something. Not only that, get this. I did some digging of my own. The night that cleaner leaped off that roof was the exact same night that Noir was in the car accident that left her legs paralyzed.
Oh, jeez. I don't need to worry about butchering Chinese names. Poitier does it too. Yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, you might have some more Asian food tomorrow for Mother's Day. Oh, you're going to a Chinese buffet tomorrow. That sounds cool. I think we're doing crawfish for Mother's Day tomorrow. So no Asian food for me. Yeah, we're doing crawfish. Crawfish is a pretty big thing down here where we live. Yeah, I am Asian.
It gets freakier. According to the reports, they happened within minutes of each other. And the building was less than a block away from the scene of the accident. How's that for evidence?
That's too much to be a coincidence.
We've got a saying in the DAA, Cadet. When it comes to Arcanum, there's no such thing as coincidences.
With this declaration, Poirier pops the last char siu bun into her mouth.
Whether coincidence or not, it isn't much to go on. We need evidence.
Of course. We can't just leap to accusations without proof. But when it comes to arcane crime, you've got to follow your hunches. So keep your nose to the ground.
Poirier notices the dejection on Ling's face and sheepishly sets down her chopsticks.
I get you. This isn't just about evidence. You don't want to point the finger at someone you admire. But you've got to pursue this, even if that means you have to separate the artist from their work.
Ling remains silent for a moment, picks up the chilled lemon soda from the table, and takes a sip. Oh, that sounds so good. Man. Ooh, you decided on buffet this year since you've done Viet Cajun for 2 years straight? Oh yeah, I love Viet Cajun. Like, honestly, we eat that a lot too. That's why I like crawfish. So, when you think of crawfish, you're thinking usually like Louisiana style crawfish. No. We do like a Cajun style, but it's like Viet Cajun style actually, and it's like the best crawfish ever. Like, I go to other crawfish places that don't do it like that, and it's just so not great. So, love my crawfish. Like, usually we get it from like places that are owned by Viet people, and it is like the best crawfish ever. Detective stories. Imagine if we had one that stars at least the author of Sherlock Holmes. Ooh, that'd be cool. I mean, it might be a possibility. They take things from all sorts of places for this game, so yeah.
Actually, there is another reason that I'm not entirely convinced that Miss Noah, the film incident, and the events in Chinatown are connected.
Huh?
In fact, it's quite a substantial reason. If our records are correct, the cursed reel was found and contained by the Foundation 6 months after the initial incident.
So it should still be at the Foundation.
Which means, unless something has gone horribly wrong, it should still be safely stored within the Arcanum Containment Department.
Oh my god, of course. A sharp crash interrupts her words. The two turn around toward the sound.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. Oh no. Oh. A bespectacled girl fumbles with a napkin as she hurriedly tries to clean up the shattered dish she just knocked over. But her sneaking glances toward the two officers don't escape their attention, and the shiny emblem on her chest tells them exactly where she's from. Wow, what a coincidence! Someone from the Arcanum Containment Department. She's stalking them? Oh my god. So crazy. You know, the people in Louisiana don't like the ideas. Its reason, from what I know, is that the more popularity in Texas is Viet Cajun crawfish. Yeah, no, definitely. We in Texas, when we think of like crawfish, it's definitely Viet Cajun. Louisiana crawfish is very different. That's why, like, I will not eat crawfish in Louisiana, honestly, because we have such good Viet Cajun crawfish in Texas. So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's very different. The seasonings and just how it's cooked is a little different. So I think normal crawfish that is not Viet Cajun is kind of dry, because Viet Cajun crawfish makes it with a lot of like, for lack of a better word, wet seasoning. So it's like cooked really good into the crawfish, and it's just so delicious, and it makes the meat not dry. So yeah, it's so great. If you guys ever get a chance to try Vietnamese style crawfish, I highly recommend it. And yeah, crayfish, crawfish, they are actually the same thing, if you did not know. A lot of people in Texas call crayfish, we call it crawfish. but I know a lot of other places do call it crayfish, but it is the same animal we're talking about. Or crawdad. I know some places call it crawdad too.
Well.
They exchange a puzzled look.
If I remember it right, you mentioned earlier that you saw someone from the Foundation acting suspicious yesterday.
Yes. Like the lady over there. She also works for the ACD.
Uh-oh. Are they talking about Loggerhead? Your first impression was a crawfish boil with Vietnamese fuzz spices. No! We don't use fuzz spices in Viet style crawfish. Actually, I honestly don't know how it's made or what is used in it, but I don't think it's pho. Spices. It's funny. It's just delicious, okay?
Guess we'll have a talk with her.
Get her before she leaves.
I agree, Miss Poirier.
They rise from the table and approach the girl. We have to battle her? Oh, come on. They never want to come quietly, huh? Alright, so we should probably use star characters. Let's try this. Is there any weird, funky things? I'm gonna leave Anjo because she's just OP.
Let the overture begin.
Wow, I can't believe we have to battle her. That's true, we fight even dolphins. I can't. Is something the matter, officers? You seem to have overheard our conversation. Was there anything in it you might know about? We welcome any leads you might have and even offer a reward for helping solve the case. No, I didn't hear anything. This is all happening so suddenly. I have urgent business to attend to, so please understand, officers. There's no need to worry, man. You seem a bit flustered here. Why don't we come sit down and we'll have a nice chat? Yes, I'm sure there's a way we can be of help to each other. She's like, nah, I don't want to help, so we're fighting her instead.
Perfectly understood. Do you have any requests? You have a little faith in me.
Sit down, he goes break her legs. Oh my god. Too much. Like, you ain't escaping. You're gonna have a chat with us. Oh, that was so easy. What the hell? Oh, did I actually have it on like a really low setting? Fuck. I was supposed to change it. Oh well. Under Liang and Poitier's relentless questioning, the suspicious Foundation member ultimately surrenders.
All right, I'll tell. But only to you, since you're a vigil, but she isn't, right? Sorry, I should really only disclose this info to other Foundation members.
Excuse me, guys. Ugh. I think my body's finally expelling some of my sickness. I do feel a little better, too. I know the medicine is finally kicking in. Okay. Okay, let's go. She shoots a cautious glance at Poitier. Poitier says nothing, simply raising her chin at Liang in approval. Which is stupid because whatever she tells Liang, she's probably going to tell her partner anyway, so whatever. Liang follows the girl out into the empty alley. After verifying Liang's identity with her communication device, the girl gives a final glance up and down the alley before talking.
There's no one I would trust more than a vigil, Miss Liang. I'm here on a mission for the Foundation, and you might be able to help me with it.
Okay.
September 1990. A female arcanist committed a serious assault and caused a number of casualties. She'd appeared at an illegal gathering held by the Order of Enlightenment, a subordinate organization of Manes Vindictae.
Interesting.
The timekeeper encountered her and confirmed her identity.
Oh?
Anjo Nala, a Beyond Arcanist.
Oh shit, Anjo mentioned? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Fire, welcome.
Born sometime in the 19th century, she was sealed inside a wind-up toy in the year 1968. Since then, she has become a lethal weapon that must obey whoever possesses her toy.
Some Anjo lore. I am not far in the story yet, guys, so I don't know much about Anjo. I've only met Anjo in the Tuesday Motel event, so I know nothing about Anjo besides that. Oh, Petra's an NPC from chapter 4. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't remember him. His name sounds so familiar, but I don't remember what he looks like.
But back in 1985, I mean, the real 1985, that toy had been safely stored in an Arcanum containment department as a dangerous item.
Oh shit, they had it.
Until it was stolen.
Oh no.
You were involved in that particular inventory check. There are 4 additional items that are now lost aside from number 066.
Oh shit, girl? Are you responsible?
The circumstances of the last storm and that devastating spell threw our whole organization into chaos. However, there's no excuse for failing to uphold our department's most crucial mission.
Who's NPC Madam Z tried to convince involving Verton? Okay, I think I vaguely remember that, but I couldn't remember his name.
Fortunately, it appears that our break-in was committed by a single culprit.
Had to be an inside job.
I heard what you and your partner just said. It's about all the weird things that happen in Chinatown, right? It was my mission to catch Latham and retrieve all the arcane objects she'd stolen before they caused more damage.
Wait, isn't Latham the camera girl? Loggerhead? So she was the one who stole all of it? Oh no.
But I guess it's already too late for that.
Oh shit. The meaning behind these words is crystal clear. There's no room for Liang to feign ignorance.
Then you're saying that...
Yes. The cursed reel from the incident you mentioned was among the stolen items. You said that you have some clue about its current whereabouts?
The cursed film reel reunion of the 3 swallows is in Chinatown. The weight of this revolution sinks heavily in Liang's chest.
I was told to operate under strict secrecy. But at this point, the faster they're retrieved, the better.
Work together.
So, shall we work together?
Yeah. Scott takes a notebook from her pocket and pulls out a photo tucked inside.
Our main suspect is Latham, an awakened arcanist.
They were friends. They were besties. Wait, that's so sad. Aww. Liang can't help but look surprised when she recognizes the other girl in the photograph. But Scott seems to misinterpret her reaction.
It's hard for me to believe she'd do this. We were colleagues and close friends. I used to call her Loggerhead because she's the most forgetful person I know.
Oh, so it's a nickname.
At first, I refused to believe she could do such a thing. I still don't understand why. She's not the kind to be greedy.
Maybe she's also possessed.
But the Vigils investigated the theft thoroughly. And the Vigils are not the kind to make mistakes. You've been here a few days already, right? Have you had any word about...
Yeah, I kind of ran into her. Scott's brow furrows. Her expression torn between hope and fear. It's as if she wants confirmation while equally dreading to hear the truth.
Sorry, I haven't.
Wait, what? She shakes her head. Scott's expression visibly relaxes.
Oh. What a pity.
Wait, did she lie to her? I'm confused. Okay, she did lie to her. Because she was like, do you know where she is? But she did see her. Oh my god. Well, this is interesting. Why would she lie? This document contains confidential information. Please do not take it out of the precinct. Oh boy. Oh, this is about Noir. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through it. I'm gonna read it like in my head. I'm gonna skim through it. Oh, it's short. Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you for the yummy food. Now I kind of want some barbecue pork buns. Some chor suey buns. Before the owner can even say goodbye, Liang has yanked Poitier out of the front door. Hopefully you guys paid.
I haven't even finished my noodles.
She's eating so much.
We can eat later, but we need to find Miss Latham now.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold on. I'm all for chasing down a crook. But why do I get the feeling you didn't tell your Foundation friend about your run-in with
Damn, she's
Latham?
sharp.
What's up? Why are you keeping her in the dark?
I think that something isn't right about her.
Scott? She's sussy of Scott?
I've been to the city before.
Oh.
To most, it might seem defenseless, but it's actually heavily protected by our king rituals.
Interesting. Okay, you guys remind me about the trail, okay, that I should skip, okay, when I get there.
According to Miss Scott, Latham acted alone. But there's nothing in her file that would suggest she's capable of that. Her arcane skill level is frankly far from remarkable.
Oh shit. So it was either Scott that did it and they're blaming Loggerhead, or they work together. Ooh.
Even with insider knowledge, I don't believe it's possible she could have bypassed the security system and escaped on her own.
Sussy.
Either Miss Latham has played the Foundation for fools, or she has more powerful accomplices. That leads me to another thing. This mission is not something a typical Foundation staff member would be assigned to, as Miss Scott claimed to be. There's something we don't know.
Uh-oh.
You're saying that girl with glasses lied to you?
So I lied back.
Maybe. Or that she was being lied to herself.
Oh, interesting. Can I recommend, or can you recommend a song if we get the next karaoke? Sure. I'll take song recommendations for next karaoke stream. I must know the song though, or if I don't, I will try to look it up, and if I feel like it is something I can sing, I will attempt it, okay? I was kind of taking recommendations during the karaoke stream after I went through everything I wanted to sing. So you guys gotta join me in the next karaoke stream if you guys want me to sing something. I can't guarantee it'll be good. Actually, I will absolutely guarantee that it will be bad. But hey, fun, right? It was all for fun. Lang pulls her SPF-1 contact device from beneath her cloak. After a few simple taps, she turns it around for Poitier to see.
There was another thing I found while searching through Miss Latham's files. Or rather, what I didn't find. There were no warnings or notices on her employee records.
Oh shit. So maybe Scott lied.
You mean she's not actually wanted?
Wait, that's stupid on Scott's part to lie about that because Liang can look that shit up. So
No, I don't think so. Miss Scott said that their department wanted to solve this problem in secret. So I thought that might explain the reason Miss Latham's warrant wasn't on her file. However, when I tried to access more of their records to double-check my findings, I ran into a block on Miss Scott's records.
So it's the opposite then. Miss Scott is the wanted one.
Access denied. You do not have permission to view this information. If you need access, please contact your supervisor.
This is so sussy. A warning symbol flashes on the screen.
It could just be because I'm only a cadet. There are some files that I don't have access to yet. I contacted my supervisor, but I haven't heard anything back. I don't mean to distrust her, but I can't hold anyone above suspicion.
No, you're doing it good. That's right. Poitier shifts her gaze from the device's screen back to Liang.
And what about me? You're putting a lot of trust in me, Liang.
Aww.
Is it really all right that you're telling me all this?
You're her precious partner.
A dangerous item stolen from the Foundation, and possibly an inside job at that. That's a scandal in the making. You could have just lied to me, make up some kind of story. It's not hard for a smart kid like you.
Liang gives Poitier a puzzled look.
Why would I? We're partners, Miss Poitier. Hiding information from you wouldn't be right. You told me that yourself, didn't you?
Oh, that's so cute.
Me?
Yes. The first day we were on duty together, you said you need to know what makes me tick.
I did, didn't I?
Poitier seems a little dazed. Liang looks at her, sincerity behind her eyes.
I've reconsidered it, and you're right. During my training as a vigil, our instructor emphasized many times that trusting our partner was of vital importance. And you, Miss Poitier, have proven to be capable, decisive, and compassionate. I have developed a deep respect for your work.
That's so cute. Yeah, totally Rush Hour vibes, right? I love it.
We share the same goal, to discover the truth behind the incidents happening in Chinatown. I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't cooperate with you.
All right. Enough.
She's
I'm blushing already.
Poitier cuts Liang off, almost flustered.
Damn, girl. I didn't expect my meek little mouse to turn into this.
Oh, I love it. So cute.
This what?
Forget it. You've made your point. Now stop it.
So funny. Poitier waves a hand, signaling the conversation's end.
But you kind of missed my point. I'm worrying that the Foundation is gonna punish you for leaking classified information. Won't you get in trouble?
Though I may be a vigil of the Foundation, before that, I am the descendant of the Liang family. I'm obliged to do all that is necessary to fulfill my destiny.
I mean, if they solve it and everything, it's fine because it's like, considering she has to work with this department, even if she has to like share information that's considered classified, it's necessary for them to be able to work together and, solve the case.
And given the circumstances,
I think they'll forgive him.
I think providing all relevant information that might assist us in catching the thief and retrieving the threatening arcane objects is worth bending the rules. Just a little.
Yeah, look at her. Despite her conviction, Liang can't help but hesitate a little. Miss Goody Two-Shoe here realizes in the real world, you kind of have to bend the rules a little.
Besides, I'm not under any orders to keep this a secret.
Oh, that's funny.
So...
Cheeky. And you say you don't like bending the rules. I see you, boo.
I love it. I love her character so much.
And I like it.
She's so
Come
real.
on. Let's work this out together. Partner.
Cute. This is such a well-written event. I love it. Oh, hotel.
Which one is my room again? Oh, right. I wrote it down. Let me see. There it is. I almost went too far again. Now the key card. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Home sweet home. Oh, I'm exhausted.
The camera-headed girl freezes in place. Uh-oh. Oh! How'd they get there already? How'd they find her already? Damn. The two officers are standing in her sweet home.
Latham, right? It's been a while.
We have some questions for you. Please try to cooperate.
Dude, make sure you, like, block the door. She's gonna turn around and run. Lang steps forward and closes the door on her behalf. Okay, good. Dun dun dun. Oh shit, what? We have to battle her? Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Well, asking to cooperate. Cooperate equals beating up another cute girl. Man, they just want us to keep beating them up, huh? Oh, excuse me. What are you doing in my room? This is a serious criminal offense. Yeah, we're the police. Get out of my room or I'm calling the police. Do you not realize we are the police? The phone, it's right here in my hand. No need for that. I am the police. But what? You're that vigil from the hospital. I was sure I had shaken off this person. So what do you want with me? I think you already know the answer to that.
Perfectly understood. Plastic. Please, allow me. Please, Mortal.
Conventional choice.
Found it. Zoom in. Confirm.
Oh. Interesting.
Perfectly understood. Pansy. Plastic. Stay back, I say.
Well, that was easy.
Don't ask that. It's just another day on the...
When an unsuspecting prey steps into a carefully laid trap, the outcome is already decided.
All right, fine. I'll tell you everything. It was me, okay? They said I stole those arcane objects and sold them for money. Well, maybe I did. Ouch.
Oh, shit. You did. As she speaks, she backs closer and closer to the wall behind her until she smacks her oversized head into the window ledge. A particular word is in her statement makes Liang tilt her head.
What do you mean, maybe?
Because, actually, I can't remember it.
Oh, shit.
I can't find my memory film for that time, so really, I just don't know.
Oh, shit. That got stolen too.
Memory film.
Oh, then no wonder it's easy to pin the blame on her. This so-called loggerhead girl and awakened isn't exactly a tough one. Within 30 minutes, she spilled everything. Yet, despite the seemingly ideal result, neither of the officers looks pleased.
So, to summarize what you just said, Latham, you're an awakened piece of a movie projector, which forms a Latham loop.
Interesting.
You were designed to play movies, not record them. And that's why you suffer from severe amnesia.
Wow, that sucks.
You can only recall things that happened within the last 3 days. And after that, you'll forget almost everything.
That's so inconvenient. How does she even live?
I guess so.
You guess so?
Poitier's sudden questioning startles the girl. She shrinks further into the corner, wedging herself between the window and a nearby chair.
I can see why that friend of yours calls you Loggerhead. You deserve the name. What is going on?
It's understandable. Awakened arcanists often suffer side effects related to their origins and materials, but still, this is quite unusual, to say the least. So, she has no memory of what happened 3 days ago, or even any of the cases she was involved in. So then, she's basically useless to an investigation.
She's useless.
I can only imagine what a disaster it would be if you showed up in a Detective CO7 movie.
Hey, that's rude. How come I'm a disaster?
The girl, mustering what little courage she has left, waves her metal fist in defiance. But her feeble resistance has no effect on the officers. After sighing in unison, they exchange a glance.
What do you think?
I've made a request for Miss Latham's detailed records, but I don't think she's lying. Back at the hospital, the best lie she could come up with was a hamster riding a stethoscope. I kind of doubt she's a master manipulator.
Oh my god. This is a little so silly.
Let me sort things out. Miss Loggerhead, you said you could record and save your memories using a special type of film developed by Laplace. Which means that even if you don't recall taking anything from the Arcanum Containment Department, your film should show whether you did or not. But the fact is, the films are gone. Isn't that right?
Got stolen.
Yeah, I usually carry my most important memories with me and leave the others in my room. The Foundation staff checked the visitor log after the stuff was stolen. Turns out, I was the only one who visited the office that day. So they sent people to my room and checked all my film. But they didn't find anything. Then they said they already had other evidence. So...
Oh no. Made up evidence. Loggerhead's voice trails off and someone else completes her words.
So they just declared Loggerhead guilty.
What are you doing here? Oh no, I don't trust you.
But that doesn't make any sense to me. Something must be wrong.
She's either a really good actor or she... I don't know. I don't know. The Foundation employee who claimed to be hunting Loggerhead received a call from Liang just 10 minutes ago. Eh? But the moment she stepped into the clue-filled hotel room and laid eyes on Loggerhead, she blurted out, "You're still here." And just like that, the final piece of Loggerhead's testimony was confirmed. What? Why did she call Scott? The two girls sitting on the bed lowered their heads in silent understanding.
So, when you found Miss Latham, you bought her a train ticket instead of putting her under arrest.
I know I've gone against orders, but I'm sure Loggerhead didn't do this. She's my friend. I can't just arrest her and have the Foundation lock her up.
Okay. I don't know if I believe her yet.
I'm sorry for keeping all of this from you, but you're a vigil. I had to be careful.
Why is your file locked?
So, if it's not crossing a line, Miss Liang, Miss Poitier, can I ask you to keep this between us? You can report it after we find out who's really done this.
Could you, please?
Scott's eyes gleam pleadingly, and Loggerhead's lens gleams as if she stares at the officers in expectation. The pitiful expressions on both their faces would tug at anyone's heartstrings. Lang almost feels as though she's tormenting some kind of harmless creature. But this unofficial interrogation isn't over yet.
We'll talk about that once we figure out what the hell's going on. Back to the case. You said she gave you a train ticket. What are you still doing here?
Loggerhead lets out an awkward laugh. She forgot, or she lost it.
Actually, while I was on my way to the train station, a car on the other side of the street lost control and hit my cab.
Oh, wait, is that why she was at the hospital?
Thankfully, it crashed into the passenger seat where I was sitting. My metal's much stronger than human flesh.
Ling searches her memory for a moment.
That's right. There was a car accident yesterday morning. The driver suffered some kind of unknown mental abnormality while he was on the road. Maybe he's fallen victim too.
It's all connecting.
What happened next?
I was sent to the hospital, and you showed up. I thought you were gonna arrest me, so I ran as fast as I could. I threw away my cell phone and contact device as soon as I left the Foundation. Scott said they could use them to track me down. I couldn't get a hold of anyone and didn't know what to do. And even though I don't know for sure, I really don't think I'm guilty. It's super weird to be on the run when you feel like you're innocent. So, I went back to Chinatown to ask Director Noir for help. She was the only one I could contact directly.
How you know her? A crucial name. Uh-oh.
Noah. Could you tell me how you got to know her?
Yeah.
Of course.
Would it make sense? Because they're both in the movie thing?
Let me see. Walk of Fame. Walk of Fame. Okay. Now I just need to turn left. Wait, which way is left again? It changes every time I turn, right? Gosh, how the heck do people read maps?
Are you alright? It seems you could use some help.
Noir stopped to help me. She was really interested in my head, so we had a little chat, and I found out she was a director. She offered to take me to the Walk of Fame. We talked a lot about movies on our way there. Then I told her I was traveling alone, so she invited me to join her movie shoot in Chinatown. How could I say no? I mean, she's a famous director. There's no way I'd miss a chance like that.
Interesting. That was the same day that odd things started happening in Chinatown.
Oh shit. The head that was bobbing slightly comes to a hesitant stop.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Did anything strange happen that day?
Loggerhead's lens flickers. It seems something has surfaced in her mind.
Let me see. I did find a strange film reel when I was unpacking that night.
A strange film reel?
Wait, could that be...
Uh-oh. All three of the others immediately perk up at the mention of those words. But perhaps due to the limited field of vision of her camera lens, Loggerhead remains oblivious to their gazes. Instead, she pulls her backpack toward her, muttering to herself as she leisurely rummages through it.
Yeah, a strange film reel. I've gotten into the habit of labeling my films like check every day or check from time to time, so that I know what to watch to keep important things in my mind. I was gonna do a review that night, but when I looked through my film, there was a roll without a label on it.
Uh-oh.
It couldn't have been mine because it was made of a different material. I was so curious about it, you know?
No!
So I played it.
Shit.
What did you see?
It was a movie, I guess, but it was pretty short. More like a demo or a trailer or something. But it was so weird. Like a jumble of pictures and sounds. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't know, maybe it was a prank or something?
She halts her search and looks up blankly.
What's wrong?
Oh no, she lost it?
The film, it's gone.
Oh no, is it sentient? Did it walk off on its own? Oh no. Loggerhead shrinks nervously once again.
I can't find it. It was right here in my bag.
Give it to me.
In one swift motion, Poitier snatches Loggerhead's backpack and upends its contents onto the bed.
Damn, first time I've seen a bag messier than my sister's. Do you ever organize your stuff?
Like a whirlwind, Poitier tears through Loggerhead's things, ignoring her shrieks of, I just forgot to throw that away, and I still need that, as she ransacks not only the backpack, but the entire room. Finally, she has no choice but to accept a rather disheartening conclusion.
Nope, nothing.
Oh, no.
You didn't take it out and lose it somewhere, did you? Mistake it for a tip for your pizza guy or something.
What? I forget things, but I'm not an idiot. I didn't lose it. Check my film if you want to prove it. It just disappeared into thin air.
Hey, it's a cursed item.
But your film only records what you saw. Someone might have taken it when you weren't looking. Does anyone else know about this funeral? Did you have any visitors or notice anything suspicious after you played it?
Suspicious? I don't think so. At least I didn't see anything. The only person who visited me afterwards was Scott. She came to tell me I was wanted by the Foundation.
Scott again? Scott,
Oh,
so you actually...
Actually, I wasn't alone when I played it. Noir was with me. She said she was interested in my memories, so she came and...
No! Oh, shit. Girl, what did you do? Oh, no. How could you not tell us Nora was with you? The others stare at Loggerhead as if she'd grown a second head. She nervously swallows the rest of her sentence.
What's wrong?
So, it was Noir who took the film?
Not good.
What are you?
A solid punch sends the man flying. At least that's what was supposed to happen.
Sorry, Director. I'll try again.
Don't bother. Clearly, your martial arts skills are severely lacking. I don't want you to hit your head when you fall to the ground. Go. Take a break.
The disheveled actor still wants to argue his case, but everyone knows that once this director makes a decision, she won't change her mind easily. But we still don't know who took this film reel from the Foundation. I don't want to rule out Scott or Loggerhead yet. I don't know. It's an interesting mystery. In the end, he simply sighs and steps aside.
That was the last one, Director. There are far fewer stunt performers with martial arts experience here than in Hong Kong. Master Lau and his men will arrive in a few days. Perhaps we could shoot the scene then?
Nicholas is on a tight schedule. I doubt he'll change it. Let me see what I can do.
A single sentence is far from enough to capture the many difficulties the famous Hong Kong director has faced since working overseas. Leaning back in her wheelchair, she discreetly scans the set, searching for the missing piece of the puzzle.
Her again?
Lynn follows Nora's gaze.
Oh, that young officer?
What do you want? Listen, I don't know what you are trying to do, but can't you just leave us alone? Sorry, ma'am. This is a closed set. If you don't have a warrant, please leave.
Guys, relax. Liang isn't as mean as she seems.
Clearly, the arrival of a certain vigil candidate is unwelcomed, so much so that even Loggerhead is being eyed with suspicion. Billy ignores them. She locked onto her target the moment she scanned the set and is already striding straight toward her. Oh shit. This is important, people! She stops a few paces in front of the person in question.
I must say, I didn't expect to see you so soon, officer. Is there something else you wanted to ask me?
Yes, yes, we have new info.
I think I made myself perfectly clear this morning. I know nothing about your case.
Yes, you do.
No, madam. I'm here to help.
Oh, shit.
Help with what?
Miss Latham mentioned that you are looking for a qualified stunt performer for your movie.
Oh my
I'd
god.
like to help with that, if you don't mind. As an apology.
Oh shit. Close to the enemy. Norblings.
You surprised me again.
Interesting. Okay, I admit, I've always been something of a movie buff. Great, we've hit a dead end. Just exactly what did we miss? Maybe we should go over the items in Loggerhead's bag again. Loggerhead, seriously, she packed all these film reels, but somehow missed the most important one. Look at this. Was she planning to open a video store? So many movie reels. Hey, Liang, these ones are in Chinese, right? Yes, sir. That's the Queen Man Fighters. Here's Miss Vampire and Troubled Lunatics. Classic Hong Kong films, but it's unclear if these were Loggerhead's collection or gifts from director Nora. Good grief, do we need to watch all of these? We don't have that kind of time. No, I don't think so. These are just regular film reels, and their stories aren't related to our investigation. I almost forgot you used to sneak around and watch movies behind your parents' backs. Your knowledge is broader than I thought. So, other than CO7, which one here's your favorite? Our time is running out. Ugh, dull as ever. I knew it. But if we wrap this up quickly, you should watch Miss Vampire. It's a hallmark of Hong Kong Arcanum films. Oh, I remember that. We've gone through the bag, but the missing reel isn't here. Perhaps it's time for us to try something else. Yeah, let's hear what our big shot director has to say. Okay. Alright. Oh, I can't do the higher one. Okay. Cleffe? Cleffe?
You mean to say that you're a stunt woman? Seriously?
Well, she knows Kung Fu. Karate. Nora chuckles and shakes her head before turning her wheelchair in disinterest. She's a believer.
Thank you, officer.
Oh.
Well, judging by your uniform, you're from the Visuals Bureau, aren't you? I appreciate the gesture. It's true that we may be able to attract more viewers if we have a visual on the cast list. But filmmaking isn't as easy as you think. Maybe I can fit you in next time.
Rejection. But refusal is not an option in this
I'm familiar
operation.
with movies, especially yours.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually a big fan. And I saw the performance just now. Not to be rude or anything, but I think I can handle the stunt. For the betterment of the movie. That's what Miss Latham said you were after. Is that right?
Her words stir up a storm.
What? Does she even know what she's talking about?
That's some pretty big talk.
Let her. Even Nora can't help but let out an amused chuckle at Liang's words. Even so, her wheelchair comes so strong.
That's
She's
true.
intrigued.
But are you certain that you'll make my movie better?
Alright, everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yes.
To be honest, no. Liang knows that filmmaking is far more complex than it appears. Her answer is far from the truth, but she wants to get close. This is the only way. If she's going to uncover the truth, she has to act the part.
Interesting. Since you insist, let's give it a try. Show me what a visual can do.
It isn't a particularly clever trick, but fortunately, Latham's words weren't false. Nora would never turn down an opportunity to improve her films. Ho ho. Oh shit, what? We have to battle? Okay. Whoa, was there something? Do not attack the enemy for the first few rounds. What? Oh, wow, okay. Interesting gimmick. Alright, let's try this.
Let the overture begin.
So how do I know when I can attack? Follow the director's instructions. Do not attack the enemy for the first few rounds. How much is few? Listen up. In the first scene, you're a martial arts apprentice in Chinatown, cornered in an alley by a group of thugs. You're an outsider here, trying to avoid trouble, so all you can do is curl up and take the beating. Are you ready, Vigil? Yes. Action. Eat this. Don't you know what hand over the money means? You want to suffer? Go break her legs. You got it, boss. Ugh. Okay. So... Oh man. I don't really have any buffs. I'm not gonna channel because then I'm just gonna attack when I don't want her to. So I guess I'll just move shit around for now. Taking a beating? I guess. Taking a beating.
What are we doing?
Oh, that... What? Okay. Cut. Good. Second scene. You've had enough. You're humiliated and furious, ready to fight back. Get it together. No more looking weak. Show me your anger. Now, you get up from the ground, not to prove yourself, but to tell them whatever you've lost. You're taking it back. Action. Boss, she's standing up again. What are you afraid of? She's just a crippled runt. Excuse me? I'll show you, crippled runt.
Saxophones and a bandura? As you wish?
Wow, y'all are so weak.
I dedicate this song to you.
Good advice, sir.
Do you have any requests? Just another shift. What I'm good at. My next performance, bubbles bursting. Bye-bye. You're no match for me.
She's gonna kill someone. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Cut. We did it.
It's just you and me, Master.
We took the beating and then we beat them to a pulp. Does you approve?
Excellent. Bravo.
Ah, she approves.
Exactly as you claimed. No, even better. Really spectacular work. A perfect take.
Thank you. She's so pretty. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I have a screenshot button. Do I? Oh, I do. Okay. Hey, Green X, welcome.
I'm flattered, Director.
Nora's eyes glisten as she watches the playback of the shot. Meanwhile, after nearly 20 failed takes, Liang returns to the dressing room, her costume drenched in sweat. Damn, it took 20 takes? I'm surprised director had that much patience. When she emerges back in her vigil's uniform, a bottle of water is handed to her.
Here, it's not open.
Thank you.
Didn't expect you to pull it off. That was a dangerous stunt. Scared the crap out of me.
He has respect for her now.
All right, all right. So you did a good job one time. But let me tell you, it takes a lot more than that to win recognition in this industry.
He's afraid she's gonna take his job.
You really gotta hone in on the dramatic scenes if you want to move out of the stunt woman box. You're good looking, and you took that scene pretty seriously. You interested in doing that? If you are, then I'll suggest you be a little more humble. There's always room for improvement, you know?
You're right. I'm sorry. But I'm not even a stunt woman, let alone an actress. This is all just a bit of fun for me.
Is that so? Oh, what a shame.
She's like, damn, I want to cast you in my movies now. The queen of the set rolls over in her chariot, stopping beside Liang.
I appreciate your sincerity, but I'd be even more appreciative if you were willing to do a few more scenes.
She's spitting
If
now.
it's just for a short time, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Fantastic.
She gonna get
Follow
paid
me.
for this?
We can have dinner and look at the script together. I have a few changes I want to make to the story.
But this is definitely what Liang wants. She wants to get closer to Nora.
Trust me, the audience will be more than happy to hear a line or two from you.
Lines? Okay.
Things seem to be taking an unexpected turn. Dun dun dun. Huh, back to the dim sum restaurant.
That's all. Well, have you memorized them?
Yes, every word. But aren't there too many?
The blank spaces in the script spread out on the table are filled with Nora's flamboyant pen strokes.
She's got a point, Director. The investors might not approve, though. They already told us not to change the script like we did in Hong Kong.
Relax, we've done this before. They never read the script anyway.
She's like, whatever for a good movie.
Besides, I'm not exactly asking for a monologue here. It's only 3 lines, just what's needed to make the character complete.
It's not a lot. Lynn gives a helpless sigh. She knows all too well how pointless it is to try and change Nora's mind.
I'll keep practicing until filming starts.
I look forward to your performance.
By the way, I saw some deity dolls and sedan chairs on the set. The Dushu Festival is coming up, right? Is the crew joining the Shohua parade?
Those are our props. Our final scene is set at the Shohua parade. I already spoke with the organizers in Chinatown. They've allowed us to shoot during it.
Okay, that's cool.
Really? The last CO7 movie ended with the Shohua parade too.
Nora's eyes light up. She smiles.
Good memory. Looks like you meant it when you said you were a big fan.
This is cute. She's warming up to her. The restaurant owner serves their meal, pausing their script discussion for the time being. Nora and her assistant pick up their chopsticks, but Loggerhead remains still. Oh, these...
So,
You're with her
did you
still?
find anything? You said that your beastie friend could detect things tainted with evil, right? So, did it sense anything wrong with the director?
While Loggerhead speaks in a hushed tone, the conspicuousness of her head makes talking in secret a near impossible task. Girl, talk about this later. Feeling Nora and Lynn's subtle glances, Liang squirms in her seat.
No, but that doesn't mean... Yes! I told you she'd never do that!
Shut up! Oh my god, tell her to shut up.
She can hear you, you know?
Oh my god, girl! The situation's already beyond repair.
I'd never do what?
Better come up with something. For a brief moment, Liang feels a splitting headache. She shoots a mildly accusatory glance at Loggerheads, causing her to visibly shrink.
Sorry.
sorry. I don't like skirting around things.
Why are you here?
Can't we just ask her straight up?
Not really. If every criminal just confessed to their
Oh, now
crimes,
they're having a conversation
the victims
in
wouldn't
front of
exist.
her. Wow. Jesus Christ. Hilarious. Aw, belated welcome to the Nikkei community. Yeah, thank you. Hope I won't get scared. Oh my god, no. I'm in it now. I am quite invested in Nikkei at this point. I'm still trying to catch up with the main story, but I had to do all these side events because they're just so good. So yeah. But yes, thank yous for that. Can y'all not have a conversation about the criminal in front of the criminal? No clumsy cover-up will fool the director now. There's nothing for it but to be upfront. Jesus Christ, girls. Perhaps this is for the best anyway.
Actually, I didn't just come here to apologize. There's something I want to ask you about.
What is it?
A perfectly measured balance of curiosity and confusion, yet no real surprise. A renowned director having a knack for acting isn't exactly shocking. In fact, it's about as surprising as an amateur failing miserably to do the same thing.
It's about the strange things happening in Chinatown these days.
Wait, so all this was just to butter us up so you could investigate your case?
Exactly. The assistant, who was all smiles moments ago, suddenly falls silent. Despite her careful preparation, the situation is difficult for Liang.
Sorry, madam, but it's my job. As I said, strange things have been happening in Chinatown. Things that bear a striking resemblance to the film incident that you were involved in 8 years ago, Miss Noah. The case document stated that the origin of these events is a film reel titled Reunion of the Three Swallows, a movie created by your friend, He Rijun. Miss Latham said you watched a film with her in her room a few days ago. Do you have any idea where that film reel is now?
That film reel.
Did you not know what it was?
Yeah, just grew legs and walked away.
I have no idea.
Okay. Nora's expression darkens. Clearly she realized why Liang has brought up that film reel.
That film we watched together. Well, to put it mildly, it had nothing of interest. It didn't seem to have any semblance of a story, even. It couldn't have been one of Teresa's.
Oh. Liang recalls that the archive on Reunion of the Three Swallows cited Teresa as the English name of its creator, He Rijun. Nor and oh my god, these Chinese words are gonna be the end of me. Nor and oh fuck. Okay, they have been best friends since their days studying abroad, and it seems Nora still uses that name even now. Rumors, investigation reports, and speculations flicker through Liang's mind, but seeing the somber look on the woman before her, she decides to set them aside for now.
Maybe the original content has been contaminated. According to the Foundation's records, the film reel has two abilities: play and record.
Oh shit.
The play ability allows it to conjure its contents into reality in a form similar to a movie image, which accounts for the hallucinations and phantoms the victims mentioned. The record ability captures the souls of those in the same effective range as play, and the victims lose a part of themselves.
That's so weird.
Like their sanity or their memories.
That's creepy.
The case document doesn't mention anything about contamination, but my guess is that the souls recorded by the film have polluted the original content of the film.
Oh my god.
Shame on them. Whoever's behind this.
Nora mutters a curse, and both she and Liang fall into silence. Meanwhile, Lin and Loggerhead look utterly lost.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Can you explain it to me simply, please?
Wait, what's SCP? Oh, is that the scientific computing? Wait, I don't know. There's too many acronyms in this game. I can't remember.
Miss Noah didn't know that that film was a reunion of the Three Swallows. So naturally, she didn't take it.
Okay, so what? It grew legs and walked off?
I think she's telling the truth.
Okay.
Really? That's great news.
No one responds. Loggerhead looks around and slowly lowers the arm she raised in premature celebration. Yeah, we don't know where the film reel is still now. Oh wait, a different fictional medium? Okay.
Oh, right. The film's still missing, so it's not great news.
Loggerhead, you are so...
But at least Noir wasn't up to something when she made friends with me, right? That's definitely good news for me.
Oh my god, Loggerhead, please. She turns to Noir.
That means we're still friends. And friends help each other. Liang said that the film reel could cause some problems for you. Let me help you find it. I'll catch that thief and take the film back to the ACD. Then you'll be safe, I'll clear my name, and the problems in Chinatown will be solved. That's 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, right?
How are you gonna do this yourself, girl?
You know, Miss Latham, this is what I like about you. You always speak your mind.
Her eyes squint a little as she curves her mouth into an unexpectedly gentle smile.
Our relationships are so complex, aren't they? That's what makes them so intriguing, captivating, really. A constant source of inspiration. But sometimes I feel that life is better kept simple. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Vigil?
Agreed.
There are certainly simpler ways to say, I'm suspicious of you and I have no intention of cooperating. Oh. Wait. Okay. Okay, so nothing to do with reverse. SCP's a creepypasta? Okay. Secure, protect, and contain supernatural stuff. Interesting. Definitely a lot of supernatural stuff in this game.
May I ask you another question?
Please.
The rumors about CO7, which ones are true?
I don't think a few old stories will help you solve the case.
It's not only for the case, but for my own curiosity.
She's a fan.
I wasn't lying when I said I was familiar with your works. I really like them. And this question matters a lot to me as a fan.
Aww.
I see.
Nora pondered for a moment.
In that case, I really don't think you should know the truth for your own good.
Oh shit.
I appreciate your love for my works,
She doesn't want to
but it's
ruin
not
it.
a good idea to dig too deep into what went on behind the scenes.
It's kind of like meeting your idols or meeting your celebrities. Because honestly, it sometimes doesn't go as well as you think. And then it ends up ruining your image of them. So, yeah. Like, that's why they say, like, never meet your idols or your, like, people you look up to or whatever.
Just enjoy the stories for what they are. Otherwise, the magic will be ruined.
She gives a slight shake of her head, but a flicker of contemplation passes through her downcast eyes.
Well, I can tell you one thing that might interest you, though.
Eh? Tell me, tell me. Okay. I'm getting a little tuckered out. Let's try to do one more. So there'll be a little less for us to do next time. I'm hoping I can finish this event in the next stream, but I haven't been feeling too great, so let's continue. Night has deepened, and the little restaurant on the corner outside of Chinatown is almost empty. The doorbell chimes and 2 people walk in.
Scott and Saul Officer, over here.
Again, it's Poitier. Have you seriously already forgotten my name? It's only been 3 hours.
Oh my god. At Loggerhead's call, the 2 newcomers take a seat at her and Liang's table.
What's your status?
Couldn't find anything useful. Sorry. I already asked the investigators who came with me to track down the other missing items. You know, to cover up for Loggerhead, but so far they haven't found anything. As for the person who stole the item, I haven't a clue.
Well, at least there haven't been any reports of arcane explosions or earthquakes. No news is good news, right?
What about you? Any leads?
Miss Noah didn't take the film, but she refused to tell us anything about its curse or the former owner, He Rijun.
She lets out a deliberately dejected sigh, withholding the final message Nora gave her.
Looks like I'm the only one who has good news.
You do? What about?
Poitier tilts her head, gesturing past Scott to the darkened street outside the window.
The illegal trade of arcane items. You told me to keep an eye on it. I contacted my guy who tracks all that stuff. Told me about this trader called Pug Dog. A middleman in the black market.
Okay.
He was pulled over for speeding this morning, but he actually paid the ticket right away. Can you believe that? I wouldn't be surprised if he shot the police car and ran away there.
An outlaw suddenly behaving himself.
Oh,
he must be up to something important. Something big enough to make him avoid getting into trouble over a speeding ticket.
The officers thought the same, so they tracked him to this stolen car, right? Well, guess where it's headed? Here.
Oh shit.
Chinatown.
Pug Dog. A man with a deep jagged scar across his brow saunters under the moonlight. At last, he stops, slipping into a darkened alleyway. He has no idea that 4 silent pursuers are lurking nearby, hidden under a rookie visual's silent shadow arcane skill.
What's he doing?
Oh.
Waiting for someone's my guess.
A middleman for the arcane black market. So he probably has the cursed film. And now he's planning to sell it to someone.
Makes sense. How did he get it still? We still don't know how it was taken from Loggerhead.
Before the film's sold off. Come on, this is our chance.
Calm down, girl. Gotta do it properly. Liang clamps a hand over her mouth just in time, muffling her outburst.
Shh! Someone's coming.
From the depths of the shadows, a figure emerges. Not walking toward Pug Dog, but riding something. Perhaps a wheelchair.
Good evening, sir.
No!
I hope I didn't keep you too long.
Oh, shit.
You got the dough?
Of course.
Nora pulls a rectangular object from her coat.
It's an envelope. Looks pretty thick.
Poitier is right. Pug Dog takes the envelope and pulls a handful of bills from it before nodding in satisfaction. Oh, shit.
All here. Don't you worry, all right? You can trust me.
Everyone in LA knows Pug Dog.
Why are you meeting up with a black market person? He stuffs the bulging envelope into his pocket before pulling an item from his jacket.
Here's your stuff.
What is it? The item cuts an arc through the darkness, landing precisely in Nora's waiting hands.
Ha! I like customers like you. Generous and to the point. All right, I'm out of here. Pleasure doing business with you. And hey, feel free to call me again.
He scans the area before turning back to Nora, lowering his voice.
Seeing as you're a good customer of mine, here's a bit of advice. Watch your back on the way out of here.
What do you mean?
But Nora doesn't get the chance to press further. The moment has come. Liang strides out from the shadows. Oh shit!
Sorry to interrupt, but neither one of you will be making your own way home. Miss Noah, Pug Dog.
She's so cool. Oh my god.
I'm afraid you'll be coming to the Arcane Affairs office with me.
You're under arrest. Fucking cop. Alright. Guess we're battling Pug Dog.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
You will not win, Pug Dog.
Do you have any requests? You have a little faith in me, master. Take that, I say.
Oh shit, maybe not. Oh. Fine.
Just another shift. Keep cold. Alien dark embrace. Get out of you.
Yeah, okay, that was easy. I was worried for nothing.
That one even as tough as waking up an old factory.
Ow! Easy, easy.
Shut up and stay down.
Pug Dog's attempts to fight back have been utterly useless.
Miss Noah, could you show me what he gave you?
Go ahead.
She hands a dusty gray box to Liang. I knew it! Inside is an ordinary looking film reel, but Liang can feel the vessel containing Kyungling growing warmer against her skin.
Super 8mm. This must be it. Reunion of the three swallows. Hurricane's final work. The culprit behind the strange happenings in Chinatown.
Yet for now it lies quietly in her grasp, docile and unthreatening. Why do you have it?
Well, that was easier than expected. Half a day and we've already tracked it down. Now all we gotta do is stop it from doing its arcanum-y thing. But how? Smash it?
Before Liang can respond, Nora voices a polite opposition.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I have to admit, Miss Noah's right. Arcane items need to be handled with the utmost care. No one knows what will happen once it's broken. It could make things worse.
Fine. Let's take these two back to the office first. On your feet, tough guy. We gotta go.
Ugh. Damn it! How'd you find me? Some asshole sell me out?
Pug Dog is yanked up from the ground. He reluctantly follows Poitier, grumbling and cursing under his breath. But as he passes Liang, he stops.
Wait. You?
Eh? He stares. Not at her, precisely, but at the figure cowering behind her.
It was you! You fucking traitor! I should have known you were working with the cops!
What? Lagrid tilts her head in confusion.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wait, let me explain. This is just a misunderstanding.
Don't worry, Miss Scott. You're right. There has been a misunderstanding between you and him.
What?
Allow me to explain.
Did she figure it out? Scott heaves a sigh of relief, only for Liang's next words to hit her like a thunderclap.
You never had the intention of betraying him, nor were you working with us.
Eh?
You simply gave him the item you wanted to sell. That's it.
Okay, so she did steal it. I knew she was sussy. Oh shit! They're gonna end it right there on that one. Oh. I didn't trust her, so I'm not surprised it kind of turned out like that. Oh my god. I can't. Freaking Scott. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna stop there for now. I'm getting a little tuckered out, unfortunately. So we will have to, hopefully we'll finish this next time. We're gonna have like, what, 10 more nodes about to finish it. So hopefully, maybe I'll feel better next time. We'll see. I don't know, maybe I just gotta stream earlier. We'll see. I think I'm having a little hard time streaming so late on Saturday. Maybe I'm just doing too much on Saturday, then I get tired at the end of the night, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. What do you guys think about like a midday stream, maybe? Well, for me, it would be midday. I don't know. I'll play around with my schedule and see what happens. But of course, just look out for the waiting room next week, and we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But thank you guys for coming out to another Reverse 1999 stream. Yes, I will try to rest and get some and recover. And yeah, go eat some Chinese food. This is such a good event. Yeah, I'll see you guys. You guys have a good morning, noon, or night, whatever time it is for you guys, right? And if you live in the U.S., happy Mother's Day. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, Sunday. So yeah, we'll see you guys later.